In today's video, I'll be walking you through the new Hero Kit that Jones Road released. It's a kit highlighting some of their award-winning products, and I think it's a great place to start if you are trying to dabble into Jones Road a little bit. There's 5 products, and then it comes with a little cute bag. I don't have the bag, I just have the products. The kit also retails for $86, which is great because the free shipping threshold is $85, so you will get that free shipping. There are 2 different Heroes kits. There's Pinky and then there's Peachy. Pinky has the Miracle Balms in Flush and Magic Hour. Peachy has the Mini Miracle Balms in Miami Beach and Golden Hour. Really just depends on if you prefer cool or warm tones for yourself. The other items in the kit are the Best Pencil in Brown, eye cream, and then the mascara. All 3 of those products are products I use on a daily basis. All of the products are really forgiving and super easy to work with. I did 2 different options so you could see which one you prefer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll start by applying the eye cream. This has a beautiful fluffy texture to it. I usually use a pea-sized amount. It feels like a whipped texture under the eyes. This will nourish and awaken the under eyes. It even feels a little cooling, perfect for right when you're waking up in the morning. You could use this AM and PM. It's really gentle. Whatever is left over, I'll put on the 11s. Here's the Best Pencil in Brown. This isn't a flat color. You'll see a tiny bit of dimension. There's like a little bit of gold fleck to it. It's very minimal. Usually I start on the outer corners and I do small hair-like strokes. It's a little more forgiving that way. This liner is also really easy to smoke out, so you could use a brush and rub it back and forth and smoke out the color so that it could create a little eyeshadow. Of all of their liner options, I do think that brown is their best color. I think brown is an essential. It looks good on pretty much everyone. I'm gonna flick it out just onto the outer corner here because I like the way that a little wing looks on my eye shape. It's really easy to work with because I have that eye cream on underneath, so there's more slip. Because we're doing a really minimal look today, I'm not gonna put any eyeshadow on. We're just gonna do the liner. If you want to ensure that the liner stays really well throughout the day, you could go over the top of this with a brown eyeshadow and a thin brush and just line directly over it. That'll help lock it into place. It's not completely necessary, so I'm not going to do it today, but it's just another little tip if you wanted to help with the longevity of your liner. To complete the eyes, we'll use the mascara. This is a pretty large wand, so if you have thin, small lashes, you might find that some of the mascara could get on your lid space more easily. If you're finding that to be an issue, you may not like this mascara, but you can always wait for the mascara to dry and then you can wipe it clean really easily. Don't try to blend it out while it's still wet here because that'll be very difficult to blend out and it'll create a mess. If you ever accidentally get mascara onto your lids, just wait for it to dry and then use a fluffy brush and blend it away. It'll come off super easily, but the key is waiting for it to dry. I'm using the curved edge and hugging the lash line with that curve, wiggling the brush back and forth. I also don't like a thin silicone wand. I prefer a bigger wand because it'll create more volume. This mascara is also a very true black. I don't think Jones Road has any plans of creating a brown mascara. So if you're looking for brown, I recommend a different brand. Tower 28 has a brown mascara. They also have a thinner wand as well. It's also key to build the layers while your mascara is still damp. It'll be a little more malleable this way. If you are trying to build mascara onto dry lashes, you may find that your lashes will look a little spidery. It's already been set, so it's harder to build layers. The Heroes kit just includes the Miracle Balm for the face, but I need to have SPF, so I'll apply SPF first before going in with the Miracle Balms. I'll be using a Mini tinted SPF. This doesn't really offer coverage, it just kind of negates the zinc oxide. This also plays well with makeup, so if you have a foundation you love, you can use this SPF first and it lays really well underneath makeup. That's why I really like this one. With some SPFs, you may notice that your foundation will start to pill. Usually that means you have too much on underneath or you didn't wait long enough for your skincare to settle into the skin before moving on to your base products. I'll use the Pinky kit on one side and then I'll use the Peachy kit on the other side so you can see what it looks like. This is the mini in Miami Beach. It's a great size, perfect for travel, and you can dip your fingers into it very easily. You'll want to make sure that you break the seal. I like to use the back of my nail. We'll start with this much on the cheeks. Both Flushed and Miami Beach have a bit more pigment to them than other Miracle Balms, so that's why these are great for creating sheer blushes. Some of the other Miracle Balms are a little more sheer, so they just won't pick up as much on the cheeks. This offers more of a warm golden glow. I have Flushed in this palette. This was a limited edition summer palette. This is one of my favorite wintertime shades. A cool pink in the winter just looks so pretty to me. If you have blue eyes, this cool pink will also make the blue eyes pop a bit more. I actually did apply more Flushed, so I'll go back over with Miami Beach on that side. I have Flushed on this side and then Miami Beach on this side. If you ever feel like you have too much on your skin, just keep tapping it out and it will eventually melt into the skin. Again, I don't have foundation on, so you can see some imperfections. The Hero Kit also offers a highlight shade. Flushed is paired with Magic Hour, and then Miami Beach is paired with Golden Hour. We'll use Golden Hour first. All of the Hour shades have more shimmer to them than the other Miracle Balms. Golden Hour has a golden shimmer to it, more warm toned, almost peachy. That's why I think Miami Beach and this shade pair really well together. I'm pretty fair right now because it's still dead winter, so I could see Golden Hour not really offering the pop that it would maybe offer in the summertime when I have more sun, but you can still see that pretty highlight. We're gonna keep it kind of in a C shape around the eye. You could also put a little under the brow bone. Flushed pairs well with Magic Hour. Here are the two swatched next to each other. This is Golden Hour and this is Magic Hour. They're very similar. I think I like Magic Hour a hair better for the winter time because it has that silver pop to it. You can also take this down the ridge of the nose and you could put it on your lips. You could stop here if you wanted to. I personally feel like I need a little more coverage just around my chin. I'll be using a little bit of spot concealer for myself. This is the Tower 28 DT LA color. This is one of my favorite all-time concealers. It's really creamy and offers great coverage. I'll be using a kabuki brush and blending this out. See how much it's sharpening up the look. My Heroes kit would also include a concealer because it's necessary for me. It also cleans up any blush that might have moved its way down. By placing concealer there, it helps lift the face. Using the warmth of my hands, I'll tap this out. I'm using my ring finger because this is my least dominant finger, so it's the most gentle for the under eye. Here's my finished makeup look. Miami Beach and Golden Hour on this side and Flushed and Magic Hour on this side. I feel like I'm kind of liking Flushed and Magic Hour a little bit more on me. As you can see, it's kind of already faded a little bit. So again, if you feel like you've put too much on, it'll naturally melt into the skin over time as well. The Miracle Balms create a very dewy, glowy, radiant finish. It's beautiful for the winter time. I think that every product in this kit makes sense for being the Heroes kit. They're definitely all staples for me. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and I'll see you in my next one.